Yeah. Yeah. No. And the guy don't want it to be a fight.
What up, what up, what up, KFG via Faith in the building. Rhythm and Reason be the show. Hey, yo, check this out, yo. I just finished, distributing my album today, Harlem Nights at Indianapolis. 10 cuts on that joint, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to add some more. I might add a couple of more cuts to it, you know what I mean? I don't know yet. But yeah, it's a well-rounded album, talking about all type of things. I like to have substance and lyrics in my rhymes. I don't like to really just put anything out. You know what I'm saying? Some people might like it, love it. Some people might hate it or think it's trash, whatever. Art is subjective. I'm a humble brother. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We all go through that from the greatest to the lesser artists. You know what I'm saying? There's nobody like free of that. You know what I mean? There's people that don't like Kendrick. There's people that don't like Drake. There's people that don't like Michael Jackson. There's people that like a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? But on another note, you know what I'm saying? A lot of you listeners who don't really be hip hop heads be trying to diss people's songs and stuff like that. And then I look at your playlist and all that. You listen to trash niggas like Lil Yachty and niggas like that. And I'll be like, dude, these niggas ain't even lyrical. So that tells me the type of listener you are. You know what I mean? Like, for y'all niggas to be calling people mad and all that, and you not a rapper or artist, that's crazy work to me. Who are you to make judgments on something you don't even do? That's like you going into the operating room trying to judge or criticize a surgeon or a doctor, or going to the court trying to criticize the judge that don't know nothing about the law. You know what I'm saying? You're a listener, so be that. If you rock with it, you rock with it. If you don't, you don't. Move on. But don't call niggas rhymes, man. And I ain't even talking about me. I'm talking about hip hop or artists as a whole. Like, don't call people made if you ain't doing it. You ain't doing it. Who are you to try to judge? You know what I'm saying? Even if you be like, oh, I'm a connoisseur. A connoisseur what? I can say that. I've been around hip hop all my life. I'm literally around it. You know what I'm saying? And even I'll be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I even give young people a pass. I'll be like, some of them be dope. JID is dope. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple of cats that's dope to me that's younger. You know what I'm saying? And I show them respect. Baby King, you know what I'm saying? Show them respect. They dope. They lyricists, you know what I'm saying? I respect them tight. I mean, it's okay to have a few fun songs here and there. But if that's all you got, all your stuff is all just about the streets and you ain't got nothing about your culture, no nothing. Like, I gotta have a mixture in my songs. I gotta have something about my culture. I got songs about the black diaspora. You know what I'm saying? I got songs about church and how they lying to people. And I ain't even talking about going against Christ, Jesus, and all that. I'm talking about the false people in the church and them type of people. I'm not talking about God and who's Jesus himself. I'm talking about the people who represent him, and then have people rejecting Christ and all that because of these people. Like, I learned a long time ago, I can't really put that on God when human beings do. You know what I'm saying? Because that can go anyway. It don't even have to be about God. Other people get done like that by people, you know what I'm saying, using them and abusing them when it comes to like using their status and all that. People take advantage of it and use them as like a piggyback off of them. You know what I'm saying? That happens all the way around. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be telling people like, y'all blame Jesus and call it the white man religion, even though it ain't. But y'all do that. And I feel like y'all want to be messed up people, individuals. Y'all don't want to do right. Like I said last time, why would you hate on somebody telling you to do the right thing or don't betray you or backstab you, backbiting and all that? Y'all some weirdos, y'all, for real. Not all of y'all, but some of y'all weird. Y'all want to be able to be like that. And that's whack to me, you know what I'm saying? Y'all want to tell people they going to hell. And even if they are on their way to hell, who are we to tell them that? Like, we could tell them, I'll tell somebody, hey, yo, you keep doing that, that could lead you to hell. I'm not going to be like, you're going to hell. I'm not going to speak death on somebody. I'm not God to say tomorrow they ain't going to wake up with the Holy Spirit or get baptized in the name of Jesus Christ. Who am I to say that? And I ain't downplaying anything. I'm saying that we really need to stop doing all this stuff that we doing and thinking it's holy and of God, because all you're doing is really destroying people and taking them away from being saved. You know what I'm saying? If you don't understand that, I can't help you. That's like I had a debate with a pastor, my brother's pastor, about God and Jesus and children of Israel and all that, and who we are as people. Because when you know who you are or where you come from, that does affect your bottom line or how you move and how you think or how your relationship with God is. Like I told people a lot of times, like when I was growing up in the 70s and seeing all the movies and the Bibles with white people in it, I ain't gonna hold you. I thought they was holy and cleanliness and all anything compared to my people. You know what I'm saying? But it's because of my perception of how they carried it. You know what I'm saying? You open the Bible, you see them. You look at the greatest story ever told, or the 10 Commandments, you see them. And they wasn't even that color, really. You know what I'm saying? Biblically, I mean, the real people wasn't even European and all that. Europeans didn't even have the Bible back then. You know what I'm saying? Africa had the Bible before they did. Africa was worshiping Christ, Jesus the Christ, before the Europeans was, and that's facts. You know what I'm saying? But we, for some reason, we just, I don't know, make the weakest excuses to do wrong. And, oh, it's the white man religion, even though it ain't. But like I was saying about the pastor, he trying to debate with me, and it ain't no debate. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no debate when it comes to that, because all those things do affect the way you look at yourself and your relationship with God. Because, you got a lot of people out here, especially from my era, that looked at it like we didn't even belong. Because we don't look like Jesus. We don't look like God, but when their perception of what they think God looked like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't have none of that. It's all, and if you really think about it, even when it comes to satanic things and spiritual warfare, it all starts in your mind. And that's what they attack first, is your mind. You know what I'm saying? And then they had the slavery Bible with people who was running with that and saying, oh, the white man. No, that was the white man's religion, because they chopped the Bible up into fit their benefits. But as far as to keep saying like, oh, the white man religion, then you got people talking about Christmas. I really don't celebrate all that type of stuff. But I ain't going to put it down, because I know Jeremiah wasn't talking about Christmas trees. You know what I'm saying? That's before Christ even came to being on the earth. You know what I'm saying? He was in heaven. He wasn't even on earth yet. So how was it about Christmas? How was it about Christmas trees? When they say you tacked it down, and you know what I'm saying, and you carry it around and worship it. People ain't worshiping Christmas trees. We trying to be legalistic and all that stuff, and it's trying to be too holy. We all fall short to glory of God. And then we have people that's on YouTube talking about the 10 Commandments. I'm not even listening to 10 Commandments, Sabbath day, any of that. But Paul said you can't let somebody esteem one day higher than another or make you feel a certain way about days when it ain't so. Because if we want to keep it 100, God's New Year's is like the last week of March going into April. But y'all Christians still follow the fake New Year's. Come on, let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. Y'all still follow that? And that ain't God's real New Year's. Jesus was born like in June sometime. He wasn't born even in a cold, rainy winter. They wouldn't even have their shepherds in the field. It's too cold and rainy. Even now, thousands of years later, it's like that. You know what I'm saying? But this is Venom and Reason. You know what I'm saying? I'll be talking about my music. I got new songs coming out. You know what I'm saying? And I hope y'all follow me. Listen to them. Support my channel, like and subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Get your people to look at it, you know what I'm saying? Because I'll be all over the place sometimes, but I'd like to come to the truth. I ain't trying to be no pick me. I'm not trying to be no look at me and none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it 100. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I know how to do is keep it 100. And I'm just saying, I talk about Bible, I talk about my music, I talk about the arts, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But for real, we need to stop that, you know what I'm saying, cherry picking and all that. 7-Day Adventist following Ellen G. White. Come on, following a woman. And I ain't been putting women, y'all ladies down, y'all queens down like that. I'm saying, according to the word of God, they not supposed to run the men in the church. Y'all running with Ellen G. White and all that, vegetarianism and all that. It's funny because God's the one who gave Adam and Eve meat. So for all y'all vegetarians on it, that trying to get y'all doing something, if y'all doing it, to be on a religious type of thing or anything like that, or think it's honoring God, He the one who gave them the meat in the first place. And that's fact. And I know a couple of people who died from being a vegetarian. Vegans on that. Oh, I'm not taking the flu shot. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. And they gone. Some of them was older than me. Some of them was way younger than me. Like, we really got to open our minds and connect with the higher source of, you're saying, most high God of Israel, you know what I'm saying? Because we out here lost, yo. You know what I'm saying? You know why rap is really fatiguing people? Because they get tired of hearing the same old same. It's crazy because look how it works. Like, you get tired of coochie rap, you get tired of the murder rap, the drug rap, but then when it comes to people who spit real bars like myself and other people, you got De La Soul, Redman, you know, Eric Summer, you got mad people, and most of them are older cats besides J.I.D. and, you know, Baby Keem and people like that, you know what I'm saying? You got Daylight, you know what I'm saying? You got, it's mad people. And it's like, y'all don't want to hear that. Y'all want to, it's like, y'all don't want to hear that rap fatigue stuff, like I was saying, the coochie rap, the killing, the drug, whatever, busting it open. But then your flesh don't want to hear the realness neither. You know what I'm saying? And I, like I said last time, I understand the rap fatigue, but it's y'all fault. Y'all the ones who co-sign all that bull crap. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all dumbed down, just like the dude off of the one podcast on my, he don't want to learn nothing. That's why y'all dumb niggas now. You know what I'm saying? That's why y'all say easy get bamboozled now, because y'all don't want to know anything. I know people like that. I don't want to learn nothing. Y'all dummies. Saying, now how you think Satan get to y'all? How you think the world get to y'all? Because y'all dummies. Y'all don't want to hear anything, and y'all willingly being dummies. It ain't like you have to be stupid. You just choose to be. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care who get offended, because it's facts. Y'all choosing to be dumb. You know what I'm saying? The Bible been teaching that. You don't have to believe in the Bible. It doesn't matter to me. That's your soul. But it tells us about the next generations and how they're going to be gullible. Y'all going to have a sense of smartness, but y'all going to be dummies. Y'all going to think it's okay, and it's not. It's not okay to be dumb. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got so much information that y'all dumb. Like, because y'all don't even know how to sit from between what's real and what's fake, because y'all never really picked up books. Y'all never really had to go to the library and go to the encyclopedias, because y'all got everything at your fingertips. You know what I'm saying? When I was coming up, it wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? Even elementary school, I had mad books like I was in college, yo. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Like, yo, don't be a dummy, you know what I'm saying? And if you're a minority, FBA, ADOS, whatever, trust me, don't be a dummy. They really think we dumb and stupid, and you got people from the black diaspora that be looking down upon us like they smarter than us. Dude, first of all, they take the lower class of our people. When I say lower class, I mean like they ain't nothing. I'm saying the ones who's drug addicts or want to live off the system, niggas like that. They take them and try to compare their little percentage to them, but they won't compete against the higher up dudes like myself and other people that's doing stuff with their lives. They can't compete. You know what I'm saying? But they'll do that. Or they'll say we have no culture but dress like us, walk like us, talk like us, use our vernacular, all that. But we have no culture when our culture, our language is most complex language out of all languages. You know what I'm saying? And you can go look that up. But when linguists talking about that, about how the Black American culture and our language is mad complex out of all languages. Facts. The AAVE, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know what I'm saying? I got new music coming out. You can check out my merchandise on Bonfire as well and on TeePublic. You know what I'm saying? I got some dope graphic t-shirts, hoodies, whatever, cups, tumblers, even iPhone and Android phone cases, whatever, you know, for the low. You know what I mean? Help support it, brother. This is like my full-time job now. Since I had gotten sick, you know what I'm saying? I just been doing this, you know what I mean? Hopefully it worked out well for me. I have a million streams, trying to wait on my money, see what's up with that. It's like it's in limbo right now. So, you know, I'm just making it do what it do. But yeah, I like making real music. I like making music about what really bothers me about the world, and that stays in my mind, from the church and the lies and the tithing and all that stuff to the black diaspora, looking at FBAs and those people sideways, and the Black Britain Cats looking at us sideways, talking crazy, you know what I'm saying, to all these culture vulture rappers like Drake and you know what I'm saying, big extra plug, talking crazy. You don't even write your own rhymes, yo. You could I'm not for real though. I don't respect that, yo. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this. And when you an R&B singer, when you pop and all that, that's acceptable. Cause that's how I always been. You know what I'm saying? But hip hop, nah, it ain't never been on that. And then young people be giving it pass. I mean, oh, Drake is such a great artist. No, he ain't. Now, if it's somebody else's lyrics, why do y'all keep saying that? It's like y'all niggas act like y'all scared to say that, like this nigga fake or this nigga don't write all his rhymes and he ain't that great as the people trying to claim he is because he ain't even write those rhymes. He ain't even do it himself. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all scared to say that, like he's not God. It's none of these niggas God. No record company is that. None of these people is God. God is God. And if you think God won't touch any of these people on your behalf, then you crazy to think that he won't. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't sleep nor slumber. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be up there scared to say the truth. Like these niggas is weak. You know what I'm saying? You don't write your own lyrics. You know what I mean? Y'all niggas is garbage. Any nigga who don't write that, even Snoop is like, oh, he like Playboy. I think it was who he said Playboy Cardi, somebody write a song for him. He said, well, I voted for Dre. Well, Dre is not really known as a rapper. He's known as a producer. So if he got a rhyme here or there, that's not even frowned upon. We expect him to get somebody to write his rhymes. But when you a rapper, or claim to be a lyricist, we looking for you. We ain't looking for the next nigga. We looking for you. You the one claiming you hot and all that. How you hotter with somebody else's words? You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it 100. Y'all niggas, they stop being flaky. You know what I'm saying? Acting all scary. Y'all niggas act scary. Like, dude, it's reality. Y'all niggas don't live in spirit and truth. Y'all live in lies. Like, dude, if a person don't write their own lyrics and y'all giving them accolades and stuff for something they didn't write, you as delusional as the person that's doing that. And that's facts. And people, oh, this hate. No, it ain't hating. It's telling the truth. And be like, oh, everybody want to gatekeep. Yeah, because we got people out here doing things they shouldn't be doing. You know what I'm saying? That's like, let me tell you how dumb niggas be sounding. If you build a house or a school for a specific reason, and you build it with your own bare hands, or even if you didn't build it with your bare hands, but you made the design and everything and paid to get it built, you know what I'm saying? And then somebody else come along and be like, oh, I'm going to change this door and I'm going to change this. And then until it start looking like an apartment building, then it ain't a school no more, dummies. So it's a whole thing that's like hip hop. In the beginning, there's hip hop, the culture. And then it's rap, the music that represents hip hop. Okay? Just like gospel and contemporary Christian music represents the church and the Bible. Okay? Then they come along, the other people come along, and like, oh, there's hip hop and then there's rap. No, there's hip hop and then there's rap music that represents hip hop. But now they're making it seem like hip hop is a genre and not a culture thing, and making like rap is a different subgenre of hip hop, and it's not really true. It was always hip hop, which is the 5 elements, and one of the elements is rap, which represents hip hop. So all this stuff that y'all run with now was never the case and was never to be. It got forced into play. I'm keeping 100 because a lot, even OGs don't even be speaking on that a lot. But it's true. Hip hop is the culture. Rap is the music that represents hip hop. I remember when you went into a record store and you looked up in rap. You didn't have rap and hip hop. It was just rap. And you looked through the lettering, alphabetical order, and you just album, vinyl, CD, whatever you trying to get. You know what I'm saying? And then as we started going on into the late 80s and 90s coming into play, then all of a sudden you start going to Tower Records, only Virgin Records, and you start seeing hip hop and rap. For real. And then they try to make it seem like rap is like the watered down stuff. Like they would say MC Hammer was rap or Dirty Bass was rap. And they'll be like KRS-One and Public Enemy and them is hip hop. When actually all rap. Just different rap styles. You know what I'm saying? But the other people, like I said, in the industry, there's people that said there was just a phase and it fade off like everything else, like disco, but it never did. Fun fact, did you know Planet Rock was actually a disco song? It was never really made to be hip hop? That's facts. Anyway, like I was saying, check out my music, you know what I'm saying? I got How Nice of Indianapolis coming out, soon. Hopefully it'll drop on January 1st, 2026, like I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? That's how I got it set up right now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I've been doing music for a long time, and I'm just trying to put out good quality. You know what I'm saying? I do everything myself, from mastering to album graphics, everything. Like, it's just me. You know what I'm saying? And I do it all, write the songs, write mad songs. I mean, like, I started right back up in like 2019, because I had stopped like around 2012, 2013. Came back 400 something songs later, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let me see how many songs is. Let's see how many I got on because I'm everywhere. But I know I can see a clear count if I go here to this site right here. 418 songs is what I got so far since 2019. And we in 2025 going to 2026. You know what I'm saying? I'll be doing what I do. I'm sorry if it's a little blurry right now. I gotta get that fixed. You know what I'm saying? I ain't adjusted like I normally do. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see. I just wish hip hop, so I'm trying to take hip hop back to when it was with different type of artists. They wasn't copy and paste. Like y'all always heard me say, KRS One wasn't like Juice Crew. You know what I'm saying? Juice Crew wasn't like Poor Righteous Teacher. MC Lyte wasn't like Queen Latifah or Moni Love or Miss Melody, and none of them. They all had their own sound. And that's what I'll be doing my own sound, my own thing. Like, for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Bring real hip hop back. Because I feel like the young people is missing real hip hop. Like, they don't even understand when the people my generation or after me before me, be talking about hip hop the way we talk about it with a passion, because they got robbed. Y'all getting robbed of that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all getting robbed of real hip hop and how it was, and how everybody didn't sound the same. And you always had an MC or lyricist that related to you. You know what I'm saying? But for real, I gotta get out of here. I'll probably be on here in God's will tomorrow. If not, it'll be Tuesday or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just trying to make myself be seen, and not pick me, but like, yeah. Hey, yo, check me out on Spotify, Apple Music, KSGV of Faith, or you can look up Jermaine Barnett if you like the R&B type thing. You know what I'm saying? I got a song called Thank God I'm a Vibe. I'm Still a Vibe. You know what I'm saying? Check that out. Check out a Dread song of that's my song, Dread song. You know what I'm saying? Love Will Make Us Whole. Check that out. That's dope as well. And those ain't hip hoppy songs. Those are like singy songs. But anyway, yeah, check me out. You know what I mean? I got Rainer and Garment. You know what I'm saying? Black Diaspora. I got a question for y'all. You know what I'm saying? The day the light walked in. You know what I'm saying? Check out my songs. You won't regret it. You know what I mean? I'm going to start adding the lyrics to some of my songs so, we can relate, connect more. You know what I'm saying? Because I do rhyme fast sometimes. But anyway, I love you guys. Y'all have a blessed and beautiful evening and a blessed and beautiful week. You know what I'm saying? And remember, with God in your heart and your mind and on your side, you can always do right and get along